let's move from flow or engagement to meaning. And
Mm,
yeah, this is interesting because you noted that meaning is something we create. It's not something that just appears, and there's no set way to find meaning. And I think we would both agree it's about having a sense of purpose, living in line with your values, and generally having an overarching sense of psychological well-being, which really speaks to me of ikigai. So it's, yeah, these
absolutely.
ideas really overlap. But what I really liked was exploring Paul Wong's work and
Mm,
his dual system or dual systems model, and this I guess this relatively new type of positive psychology, existential positive psychology. And I guess some people might even call it sort of the dark side of positive psychology. And his work or his work touches on this idea of embracing both positive and negative emotions because they coexist, and that we
Absolutely.
shouldn't always be just pursuing or trying to pursue happiness and this idea of, I guess we could understand it, of toxic positivity. So many things I could touch on because I remember that activity we did with the, yeah, what's something you're proud of? And I was really lucky to be partnered with Francis. And I talked about my book I wrote. And it
Mm,
was a nightmare at the beginning. I'd spent $10,000 on a book coach, and it was the worst possible experience. And after 3 months, I had nothing. I had the process we went through did not work, and we kind of both knew it wasn't working. And so after 3 months and $10,000, I thought I'm really invested now. So I have to write this book. And then, yeah, that was a real challenge. And then I was lucky in that I had a lovely editor, someone from my own community. And it was hard because, yeah, I kind of embraced and thought, well, if I'm going to write this book, I'm going to sort of reveal everything and not hold back and share my most intimate thoughts and some stories and all that sort of thing. And yeah, I struggled at school. I barely got through school, so I had to face all these demons and kind of think, oh, am I worthy enough to write this book? So you're right. You make meaning, often more meaning, out of these challenging experiences where you overcome adversity or you break through a perceived barrier and you sort of realize, oh, I'm capable of more. Or maybe you
mm,
get closer to fully accepting, who you are. And
absolutely.
it's far more important to have those challenges than to always be seeking comfort or leisure or
Mm.
happiness.